Hello everybody, this is Accurate Dragonheart, and we're getting back to making some ceramics. The fort is doing alright. I technically got some armor for our dwarves last video. We're gonna need a lot more though. Also, last time we set up this stockpile, did I actually set this one up for the custom? Yes, I did. Okay. And this is gonna be for porcelain. That's the word I'm looking for. Porcelain. Porcelain. How do you spell that? Number 1. There we go. Not that I expect to have multiple ones, but it's sort of a naming convention, I guess. We got a bunch of bins for it. Yeah. That should be good. Now, did I actually armor up my dwarves? I don't think I did. Yeah, no, the steel helm and stuff are still in there. Also, we need to get around to do... Well, I'm in the process of getting that stuff ready. Wooden chests, door, cabinets, beds. Though I did get this area set up first. Yes, I think I do have... Oh, that's in game. Okay, that's a... Or is that in game? I think that's in game. I'm questioning whether the thunder sound is in game because literally I'm recording later than I intended to because of a thunderstorm, so I would not be surprised if there was thunder in the background that was not game provided. And that was a thing. It was one of the loudest lightning strikes I've heard in a long while. Okay, now, you. Are you specifically taking from those? Yes. Good. Take from kill. Okay, yeah. Everything should be fine. And you're taking care of that. Wonderful. Bricks and crafts. Oop. Possession. The manager. What are you gonna want? Carpentry? If it's carpentry, that's pretty good. Follow them. Okay, good. We do have the place for him. And it's the stoneworkers? Okay. Sure. A stoneworker. That's the thing. What are you missing? Stone rock. Oh, they probably just need more stone rock. Oh, they need a good bit of stone rock, I guess. Which means we're gonna go in here. Anyway, it should be fine to unforbid the stones I got in here. Because they were mostly forbidden just so that we didn't use them. But now that shouldn't be... Am I forgetting? Isn't it just stone? Am I derping somehow? I should have rocks, maybe? Is it rock? Yes, it's rocks. Or no, it's not rocks? Like, whatever else, it should just be... Huh. Do I not have it? Pause the game. There's casterite and coalnite. What do you count as? Got a good bit of it. And it's one of the things that we have 22 of. How am I forgetting the category that stones are in? Or are they not in stone because they're technically another thing? Wow, I am feeling boulders. They're boulders. Because. But we got jet. Oh, the jet is being used to make the things. Okay. Fair enough. Actually, that's a good point. Why am I even bothering with this? It was interesting, but... Unforbid that. There we go. Yes, he's off to the races. They're not doing wheelbarrows. Good, good. There we go. That was what was missing. Use some colonite. Fair enough. Of course, we're getting that all done up. And the workers here, I wish we could set it so that it's only the most proficient person that can use it. Yeah, well. It is what it is. I guess the one thing is the fact that there's only one thing for colonite here means that it will only ever be able to do one thing at a time. Requires fuel, but isn't there fuel connected to it? Whoop. Claims it as a family heirloom. Wonderful. Porcelain fuel, yeah. Oh, I didn't set it up to give to the... Kiln. There we go. Is it? Yeah, it's in. Okay. Now we should be able to do a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Make a clay statue. But... Ooh, a chest. Wonderful. Or a coffer, but you need a chest. This is a lignite coffer. All craft worship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of oval lignite cabacons. The object menaced with spikes of microline. On the object is an image of a forgotten beast in colonite. Wonderful. Of course, it was profession... Blech. Of course, it was possession, is the word I'm looking for, and so they don't actually get any skill gains, but I'm okay with that. You're doing good. I think I'm going to, who was it that made it? It's not telling me here. I'm sure there's a screen that'll tell me. It was the manager. Itan. Yeah. Now, speaking of which, I was going to put in his room, but we don't actually have a room sort of set up for this kind of thing. So I'm going to set up one room. And after that, I'm actually going to go and set up the rest of the rooms. But this first one I'll set up. Oh, that's weird. Or I guess it makes sense. without any markings, it's capitalized as a capital W, but on these it's lowercase because technically it's not the first letter in the thing there, which is an interesting little quirk. Do I want the chest next to it or over here? Yeah, we'll put it in the corner. And yeah, like I said, this is going to be his room. We don't have traction benches. We do want a cabinet. And we'll also go for the fancy... Oh, there I go scrolling again. There we go. And also, finally, in a different category, we will make a door. Looks like our woodworker isn't quite at the level of quality that we would need for some wood to really get us good things. There we go. Accept, assign dwarf, Iden, the manager. There we go. Ooh, not shopping tree. I was gonna go nobles, object menu, name dot? No. Where? Oh, it is here. Iden gloved fists, family heirloom. So yes, it is this guy's stuff, and we're going to respect that, which is strange, but well, sometimes the dwarves do get nice things. There we go. Now, how do you like that? Oh, it's a... It was the... Oh yeah, I guess it is the manager. Or, no? Yes, it is the manager. You are assigned there. Okay. Now I'm gonna go fill in as much of the other rooms as I can. Okay, I went around and did some stuff, so let's unpause. I turned this whole upper area into just a stockpile for random stuff. Not random, I guess, but specifically things that aren't porcelain, or I'd rather have somewhere else, like the food. More importantly, we only got like 12 rooms set up. I'm going to turn this area into a meeting hall, but for the moment there's nothing to put in there because I went and built everything here and it needs like chests. So, was it a meeting hall or a tavern? Yeah. Which we'll need goblets for. Can we make porcelain goblets? I would think so. Ooh. You've got the statue there. Someone should move it over here. Yeah. Oh, right. This was what I forgot to do. Let me be back in just a second. I was considering doing a little bit of a here and there quantum stockpile, but I decided we'll just go with that. There we go. And now we should be able to glaze clay stone statue. Highest priority. She should go in, get the casterite to glaze it. Come in here and glaze the statue. Our first glazed bit of porcelain. Oh, I paused it, but they decided to show up anyway. Fair enough. I guess... Unpause it. Sure, why not? Do we have more chests? Yes? Yeah, no. Okay, just one chest. That'll do for now. Isn't it supposed to have... Whatever. Well... Oh, wait, went too far. This was where we want to get off. Yes, it is a glazed statue, so that's good. Okay. Do I want to just have them focused on statues, or do I want them to do other things? That is a good question. You got enough work orders? This thing is gonna be annoying. Add a task. We could make a hive, get some honey. It's not really what I'm looking for, but we could. It is an option. I think, since this is gonna be fancy, we might as well focus on the statues for right now. Clay statue and glazed stone statue. There we go. That won't be perfect, but it'll do for now. Oh, right. Do we also have doors? It would be nice if we had one door. One door it will be. Right, I was... Bricks, jug, mug. I'm not seeing mugs. Mug. Rock mug. Cup. Wooden cup. Okay, we do not have the option to make what I'd like, so we're going to make what we can. Out of walnut wood. And we're going to make 20 of them. I'd really prefer we didn't, because we're kind of in the middle of, well, everything else, but that's life. Alright, do we have the tables? Oop, saving the game. Gives me a chance to think. Thief! Protect the horde from skulking filth. What filth have we today? Oh, it's Kobold. I love me some kobolds. Ooh, that's a nice picture of a kobold. Where's your description? Because there's a bunch of different ways to take kobolds. What do we go with? Personnel values, preference, needs, labors. Okay. Used by intruder. Right. Once the... Confirm. It is interesting that we've already got some outside forces coming along. Oh. Escaped. That was the expected outcome. I'm actually somewhat surprised that he managed to get in. There we go. I guess we should probably get someone done up. First things first, though, is remove that building. Build. Workshop. Oh, it's O. Oh, it's O. Carpenter. Use closest material. Select material. And we will use walnut. Use last material. We're gonna put two... Later on, we might remove some of those, but for right now, we're going to have that. And then over here is going to be a furniture custom. I think that yeah. Where porcelain. Don't have where's no porcelain in there. There we go. Oh, they're just canceling this order here. Fair enough. We've got a bunch of stuff. Why is it... This is set to take from there, right? No, it's not. Okay. We need to rename this. Production kiln. Oh, wait. Kiln. Not kiln. Glazing kiln. Actually, production kiln number 1. Or, number 1. Glazing kiln number 1. Because presumably we will have more things later on. And that should fix that problem there. Collect clay finished. This should at some point go and take care of that. Okay, that's done. And these are set up. And they're all got a bunch of things. And I set them next to this because it is a wood stockpile, but once again I remember that's not the type of wood we're using for this. With that in mind, I'm actually going to carve out a big area over there, and that's going to be the wood stockpile for the walnut. All those are enhanced. I guess that is one thing. I could also dig there. Oop, right. Dig, priority, lesser priority. There we go. Obviously, at this point, we've got the fortress mostly built. The thing that we're going to need to do... Can you not glaze bricks? I don't... Human Bowman visiting. I don't think... Earthenware brick. I think you might not be able to glaze bricks. Which would be a shame. But also half expected? Oh, right. With this, I can remove the furniture from here. None. No furniture. Furniture goes downstairs. Which, honestly, I think mostly what's there is furniture, so that's kind of a oops-a-daisy. But, wait, isn't cloth allowed up here? Pretty sure I allowed cloth. Did I not allow cloth? No, I'm pretty sure I allowed cloth. Oh, derp. There we go, now cloth is allowed. Well, give them something to do. Okay. There we go. Oh, derp. I need to actually accept it. Pause, wood, but we're being specific. We want none. None. We want only walnut. Walnut. Number 1. There we go. That can stay whatever it is. Here we go. Yeah, this should be fine. And what I'm thinking about over here is a workshop with a jeweler. A jeweler. Started raining, doing stuff, yeah. I need stone. But it's damp here. There's coalnite. I guess I should dig deeper. But I can't remember. Did I get past the... I don't know. Is it damp? It might be damp. Also, shouldn't we have more people doing the mining? Yeah, we've got like 3 different people that could mine. I think we just don't have picks for some reason. Pick. No, we've got a bunch of picks. I'm not certain then. That's weird. Well, that's not big enough stockpile. Well, I guess... Huh. You know, that's just not a big enough stockpile. If anything, I'd want to switch these around. So I think first things first, we're starting to complete all those make things. How's this coming along? Not very. Oh, wait a second. We have the carpenter shop. What we want is a craft shop. Because that would be where the mugs would be made. Yeah, that would be it. Jeweler is made... Do we have jewels, actually? Small gems. I'm not seeing it. Cut gems. Yeah, no, we don't have any gems. Why aren't you... Oh, because there's other stuff that it wants to do, I guess? We'll go down to what it calls... Oh, nope. Not what I wanted. Don't do that. There we go. We'll unforbid the coalnite there. Now, someone... Oh, someone's giving water. Why is someone giving water? Why are you giving water? Or like, I know why you're giving water. Axe Dwarf, health, no health problems. Are we we're out of drink. Oh shoot, I did not realize that. That is unfortunate. Well, we're going to have high priority gather. Actually, no, cancel that. That's not actually what well, it is what I want, but it's not what I want. What I want is a zone. A gather fruit zone. just make the whole area gather fruit. Why am I being picky? There we go. Because fruit can be turned into booze. Now, what's everyone doing? Yes, everyone's gathering plant. Wonderful. That's what we needed. Not collecting water. Oops. That wasn't the intended thing there. Actually, I'm going to give them a bit of a chance to run through that, while I also set up the rest of the bedrooms. Oh, thank goodness. Another caravan's coming. This time it's the elves, which I don't think they care about the fact that I used wood to make the porcelain and stuff. Though, speaking of porcelain, I realized I made a bit of a boo-boo. You might notice the porcelain bricks. That was not on purpose. I had this one just taking from nowhere because I had the gathering pile right here. I have now changed that. Now the gathering pile is here. I wonder if I could get rid of the silk clay to the elves. Oh well. Speaking of elves. Oh, panda. That's cute. Here they come from down there. Only 2 pack animals, so I'm not going to be able to throw as many things at them as I might want. Oh well. No. Oh, right. I'll be back after I got this all set up. Huh. Well, they don't have much. Worse, the clothes I can't really use because I'm dwarves and they're elves, so it's a little big. Or actually, it's just saying... it doesn't say they're big or small, but I'm just gonna... It's wood, so I'm gonna just not bother. But yeah, the only thing I see of worth is their food, which, admittedly, they're gonna have more... Oh, the charcoal's here just because I deconstructed it and ended up in a weird area stockpile thing, so I just moved it all here just to have it here. And I don't want to give them a bunch of good stuff, but I do want them to bring more stuff next time. And now I'll be more particular. Actually, is there any triple lines? No, okay. We'll give them everything except for the ones with, well, actually, that's an earthenware. I don't know. I wish there was a way to, like, just tell them to leave once you've given them everything. Offer as gift. There we go. Because I really don't want to deal with them any more than needed. Alpaca, grown. Elite Mark's Dwarf is visiting. Struck some stuff. Herbalist. Okay. Yeah, I deconstructed the one there and I just kind of spread the charcoal all over here. So now we've got 2 of them. I don't think it'll be enough to actually supply us fully, but we'll deal. I think this floor we're gonna dig out a little bit more just to see about that. And I really could go for some... There's another coalnite floor, bitterness coal, rock salt. And we'll dig out this floor a little bit as well. Just a landing area, just to see what we can see. As everything seems to be going good, I do need to expand everything everywhere. Add task, cut gems, repeat. Just cut the gems we got. Actually, that's a good point. I should have a stockpile for the cut gems. Where do I want to put it? here. And gem, but specifically, we don't want rough gems, we want cut gems, and stone and glass. Because the other thing you can do is encrust. Can you encrust furniture? Or, yes, you can encrust furniture. I was reading. Can you encrust? And then I saw, yes, you can encrust furniture. Words have meaning. This thing was left down here, but it's only got an earthenware figure, so that's not that important. What is important is that that we get these people, or no, we get this charcoal in this stockpile. It should actually... Why are they gathering plants? I removed... Is there like some kind of bug with gathering plants and stuff? Bring me to them. Why are you gathering? I wonder if saving and reloading would fix that. For right now, we're going to go into the labor task. Plant gather. Nobody does this. Now I want you to stop gathering plants. Yes, there we go. You're going to drink. Fair enough. But the one thing I've noticed is that my fort is really going downhill because people aren't moving stuff around enough. Build furniture. Chest. There we go. I would swear that it would want more things in it. Chests in common area, stored stuff. All visitors welcome. We can assign a tavern keeper. High Master Intimidator, Expert Persuader. I'm guessing the Persuader is the thing that was really pulling them in. I think Persuader and Persuader and Judge of Intent. We'll put you in charge of it. And do we have someone? The Herbalist is a competent dancer, adequate musician. Sure. Struck some stuff. Needs a dang coal to be done. Oh, and this is out of wood. So they'll have to get around to that as well. It's specifically out of wood on purpose because I do not want them using my walnut. Though that could represent us being out of all other kinds of wood. Now that I think about it. Let's see. Oh, right. Logs. Walnut. Well, we do have some... I'm assuming these aren't actually... Yeah. I see what's happening there. Okay. Chop all the trees that are over here. The elves will hate us. There we go. Dang it. I should really rebind that to the zoom, because that's what I expect when I scroll. Zoom in and out. Actually, that's a good point. I should just... That is not a difficult thing to do. Fortress mode. Scroll wheel. Or is that just in general? No, it would be in here, wouldn't... General? Yeah, no. There it is with the control wheel up, control wheel down. Where's the mouse wheel up, mouse wheel down? Context menu. I'm not... Move view cursor. No. The Z level up and down. Yes. Okay. Here. Down. Up. And when we come up here, zoom in and zoom out. Up, down, done. Okay. Yes, and then I can control to go between floors. That'll probably take a little bit to get used to because obviously I've also gotten used to being able to just scroll around to go from levels, but I figure this will be better for me in the long run. Oop, already getting caught by it. But yeah, I do figure it'll be better for me in the long run. We do have the charcoal. Oh, right. There are no merchants trading. Are they leaving? I'd like them to leave faster, please. Wait a second. So, oh, okay, yes, you are making porcelain stuff. Good, good. Finished good. Porcelain scepter. Fair enough. Okay, yeah. No, this is what I want. Hematite. This is a very chaotic floor. We've got lignite, we've got bitterness coal, we've got rock salt. The rock salt is pink. Himalayan salt. Why not? Since we do have that, we will add rock mechanism out of rock salt. We're only making 4 of them. And those 4 are going to be used for the traction benches that I'll need. Or don't need, but, well, eventually I guess I would need it, depending. I will desire to have traction benches at some point. I guess would be the better way to put it. Speaking of desire, I desire more bins. Wooden bin. Out of walnut. And make me 40. This stockpile is nowhere near big enough for all of this, but it gives me an idea of what's currently around. Oh, wait a second. Do you take gems? You take gems. None, none, none. There we go. Oh, wait, no. Going past where I need to be. There we go. And I guess I should make another jeweler's workshop on the other side. Should I start making out of the bricks? We've got a lot of walnut wood. We'll use it still. But the idea is that, well, first of all, I guess it doesn't particularly matter. This is the only one that matters. This one will be taking from... Yeah. Oh, petition. Wishes to reside in Northwest for soldiering. Atlanta slap tomb. Yes. Gonna assume Oh, mercenary. Huh. Fair enough. You're a pikeman? You've got that. Okay. Ooh. Fancy. I'm not sure what to do about that. Oh well. Add task. Encrust furniture. Specify type. No, it's not going to let me be specific. We'll just have to deal with it. But let's see. Yes, the tapered... What's its... And... Yeah, there we go. This is the glazed porcelain statue, which they are now encrusting with gems, adding on to the value. Though, we really do need the one guy to sit in his office more. Why aren't you... This is to the lowest precision, highest precision. I guess you're just not good at it. Proficient record keeper, but no one else has any of the skills for it. Or wait, would it be broker? No. Manager. No. Though he's honestly the best at that for most of those anyway, so that wouldn't do much for me. Oh good, they take care of all that stuff. Porcelain scepter. Can I set the stockpile to take from it? No, I can't. Okay, that's a shame. Anyway, with that in mind, okay, that we only had a few gems. Fair enough. We'll have to get more gems then. Now we've got this all figured out. I'll just have to make this more automated. I need to go from just having random work orders like this to having actual work orders that just happen. This is general work order, general work order. Yeah, general work order allowed there. Or wait, is the glazing a general work order? Or is it a specific work order? I bet the glazing is a general work order. Yes, it is. That's unfortunate. I would have to... Well, I guess I can just put in the work order for just being this stuff here, make it as you will. Get out of that. Craft. Make clay craft with conditions. It doesn't have the conditions I want. And I don't want it to be once a day. I don't want to... I don't really have a good way to automate this. Not in the way I want it to. Which is frustrating. Because there's no way to check if there's other clay crafts around, far as I can tell. Well, we've got this stuff working. And honestly, that can take care of itself. The big thing here is that the glazing is automatic. Is the ash automatic? Is the ash automatic? That is... Yes, the ash is automatic. Okay, we're good then. The ash is automatic. We'll be able to handle that. Speaking of which... Make traction bench. High priority. Make as many as you can. Which is 2. We can make 2 of them. And of course the one thing's going to be way up here. Yep. Well, it's actually not that far. And I was reminded of something. I saw some things in here that I think might... Yes. Mill plants. In the rabbit gathering phase that we went through, they went and gathered stuff. Or wait. Did they cancel? We've got a hide root there. Mill plants. Oh, we need an empty bag. Right. That would do it. Do we have a leather working shop? Tanner, kitchen, still, butcher. We do not actually have a leather working shop. Which, fair enough. But it does make this a little inconvenient. I'm not sure where I want to put that. Let's come along. Like, I guess technically this was going to be sort of an area that stuff would have happened. Building present. Okay, yeah, it's not going to let me select this. Okay, build O, clothing and leather, leather, walnut logs, build that. Now, go in here, add task, or actually work order, bag, make leather bag, and make me, actually, oh, we don't actually have that many leather around, huh, I guess just, repeat that then, fair enough, it is what it is. And the traction benches are done, meaning we can come in here, furniture, traction bench. Yeah, use closest material. There we go. And now the hospital is complete. Select it, see how we're doing. We don't have soap. Is soap made in... Oop. Oh, hey, another thief. Let's see. Ah, right where I expected them to be. Now, do we have any people that might be able to do anything about it nearby? You all. We actually have a few. How about you kill him? Sounds good. Oh, I don't want to kill him. Overcome by terror. You should have got away. There we go. Unforbid the tunic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Trophofrimbus. Trophofrimbus. You came here. You can't come here. Okay. Oh well. Just had to make do. Now, where was I? Oh, right. I was in the middle of thinking about making soap. We've got oats. What was it that... Oh, right. It's the workshop... Soap maker's workshop. You use a very specific one to actually do this. And I don't have a place... Once again, I need a place just for random workshops or something. But I kind of want it to be near here. The one thing is that it's not going to be the most used of workshops. Well, I guess Butcher and Tanner don't exactly rate that highly either, but that's what happens. Extract from plants. I could make it on the roof. Soap maker's workshop. Needs a bucket. It needs this. I was actually... Ah, there's the bricks. But, oh, there's the walnut. I'm going to make this with that. A brick. And see what the earthenware brick looks like. I'm going to guess not the best, but, well, price of progress, I guess. Ooh, we're getting a bunch of masterwork quality stuff. Are they actually being removed from there? Maybe. Yes, they are. And in fact, I'm pretty sure the glaze stuff tasks are a bit... Oop, human caravan. Wonderful. I think actually this will be what we finish the video on. We'll just get that figured out. This is built. Can't remember. Yeah, it requires tallow and stuff. And we don't currently have that. We'd need to butcher an animal or something to get it. Now, where are the... Oh. They're coming from over there. Because of course they are. I don't know why. Basically, I'm buying their food. And I think I bought a couple water skins. The milk and spirits. The shift key held down does wonders. Bought some bags. They didn't have any just leather, which is a shame. But yeah, and then basically just bought all their food. Just the usual stuff. So we'll trade that. And oh, and I also traded away all the cups that weren't valuable at all. And now I'm going to offer them a bunch of stuff. Because I want them to bring more stuff. Offer as gift. There we go. And no trader needed. There. And that should actually help. Off screen I went and looked up a bit of how the appraisal stuff worked. And you get experience from opening this up like first time for every caravan. So he should be a better dwarf at it. In theory. I think it's the broker that's supposed to matter. Proficient appraiser. There we go, yeah. He should have already been a bit of an appraiser just because, but now he should be better. Which means we should be able to tell the value of some things that we weren't before. Or, that's not what I intended to do. Show me this. Still not as good as I'd like, but that is for the future. Because we are definitely going to trade a lot more. Add task and crust. Furniture with cut gems. And did I buy... I know they had some gems. Did I buy the... I think I remembered buying uncut gems from them, which would be over here. Cut gems and cut glass. There we go. We'll know in a second. Got a bunch of those. This is the one that we limited the bins in, right? I'm going to unlimit the bins because I wasn't exactly thinking about the chance that I'd be 90. 49, yeah, there we go. I wasn't really considering the fact we'd have the earthenware bricks. Okay, we did get the glass. That's what we got from them. Okay. Fair enough. And then give to that stockpile. It's not a quantum stockpile, but I could make it one if I needed to. That's why the space in the center is just because it would be uneven number of spots, but we'll just say it's there because of the potential. The miner Zolban Orereshar has revealed the presence of the Elder Points to the human crossbowman Ismir Alunenberg. Okay. What does that mean for us? Obviously, it means something in here. The world! Oh, well. I am definitely not at the point of messing around with that screen. Fun. Looks fun. And once we get the military actually working, which hopefully the dwarves will give us a chance to, because, yeah. Okay, work order, make clay crafts. One-time order. Check monthly. Every month, make 50 crafts. And we'll see if that does enough for us. Because we are starting to craft a bunch of masterworks, so that'll be handy. I should just remove the statue one. Because this one was taking care of the statues. Or it would be. Priority. Unimproved, glazable object. So I'm going to assume that at some point, yeah, okay, work order, remove that. This doesn't... I'm going to assume this doesn't check what I'd need it to check. So I'm going to remove that, add a task, or, no, cancel that. Craft. Make clay craft. Yes. Make 10 of them. Wonderful. And then once that order completes, we'll go through and give it an order of glaze 10 of them. That should work. The colonite is definitely something I'm tempted to go and tell them to quantum stockpile, but for now we're not going to. The trading has been going fine, though it is a serious failure that I had to set the dwarves to going and scrounging around there. That is a complete and utter failure. definitely have to be more careful. I don't want these guys to leave. Please go away. Go away. This is filled up. That's good. The kitchen is preparing lavish meals. That's wonderful. That'll hopefully do what I need. Other than that, I think we're in a good place to go into the next video. We'll need more rooms, because... Actually, do we have enough rooms? 6, 10, 14, 18, 23, 6. Yeah, we have enough rooms. Okay, so we have enough rooms at the moment. We're just going to have to add a place of worship. Get this into an actual state of a tavern. Yes, we are in a good place to start the next video, for which I will want to actually start doing the converting this all into a clay earthenware, or is it a... I want to make use of these bricks, earthenware bricks. Specifically, I want to start replacing the basics, turning the bedrooms into a clay brick area. I'm going to use the clay bricks to improve the fortress and make it look nicer. I'm sad that you can't glaze them, but that's life. And I will likely start here and here, just because this is where people hang out, and this is the medical area, which I figure should be probably nice. I hope the dwarves bring me a bunch of stuff to equip my military with. And I also hope that when they do come, we will have a bunch of crafted things for them to buy. There we go. So, save and return to title screen, save to this timeline. Goodness gracious. Anyway, this has been Accurate Driver. Please go down, comment below, like the video, subscribe, and I'm signing off.